it's me again, Miranda, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in this video, I'm going to be making an announcement. As some of you probably know, back in February, I published a book. And the book was called The Resurrection of Elizabeth Bathory, and it is a horror novella, I guess you could say. Definitely not appropriate for children. It's got a lot of gore and a little bit of, let's say, adult scenes in it. But it is about a group of teenagers who decide to resurrect the soul of a long-dead serial killer and wreak havoc on a small town. The main character, Elizabeth Bathory, is actually based on a real person. She was a Hungarian countess who lived, I want to say 400, maybe 500 years ago, and I don't have the exact dates in front of me, but anyway, she killed a lot of young virgins to bathe in and drink their blood because she thought it made her younger, or made her appear younger. So she was obsessed with youth. And that's all I'm going to tell you. So you've got to read the book. But the reason that I'm talking about this is leading up to the announcement that I'm making, which is that my book is now available on Amazon.com and on BarnesandNoble.com as well. Just go to either of those websites, www.amazon.com or www.barnesandnoble.com, and search for the Resurrection of Elizabeth Bathory, and or you can search for the author, which is Miranda Kamp. And yeah, check it out. The book is available for $15.95 on both websites, and I'm not sure what the shipping time is at Barnes & Noble, but if you buy it on Amazon and you have Amazon Prime, you can get it in 2 days with free shipping. So definitely check that out. If you are interested in my books, I do have another one that I'm currently working on, and it is going to be completely different from this one. Because my next book is actually going to be a compilation of historic stories about Texas and possibly parts of Louisiana and Arkansas as well. I'm going to be doing several stories that some people may know about, especially if you live in East Texas. I've already written 3 chapters in 3 chapters for this book so far. So I'm just kind of getting started on it, but the first 3 chapters that I've written, one is about Diamond Bessie, which was a murder victim in Jefferson, Texas in the 1870s, and it's got a lot of interesting stuff in it. Basically, she was a lady of the evening who wore a lot of diamonds that she had collected over the years from various suitors, and she was murdered in Jefferson, and her diamonds were taken from her, and it's a very interesting story about who murdered her and the trial and everything, so you'll definitely have to buy the book and check that out. The next one is about Maurice Barrymore, who was an actor who visited Marshall, Texas, around the same time that Diamond Bessie was murdered in Jefferson. And he visited Marshall with an acting troupe to perform a play, and it was supposed to be a one-night engagement. And while he was waiting for his train to leave town to move on to his next engagement, which I believe was supposed to be in Hot Springs, Arkansas, he decided to get lunch in a saloon that was near the train station, and there ended up being a quarrel over somebody saying, making some untoward comments about a young female actress that was in his troupe, and it resulted in Maurice Barrymore and another one of his fellow actors getting shot. Now, if you don't know, Maurice Barrymore was, and you're probably, okay. Now, I'm sure you recognize the name Barrymore, and that has a lot to do with the fact that Maurice Barrymore was the great-grandfather of actress Drew Barrymore. So, definitely check that out. That's a little bit of Hollywood in East Texas. And the other chapter that I have already written is on the Great Storm of 1900, which was a Category 4 hurricane that devastated Galveston Island, and there is a hugely interesting background behind that involving Galveston's meteorologist at the time, and his predictions on whether or not a hurricane was dangerous to Galveston. So definitely check that out. Now I will post a video of reading one of those stories if I get enough comments on this video telling me which one that you want to hear. I will read one of those stories to you in another video so that you can kind of get an idea of the tone of the next book. But like I said, it's going to have a lot of different stories in it. So definitely check out that book when it comes out, and I will do another video announcing when it will be available as well. But as I said, I'm currently still working on it and trying to come up with stories. So just keep an eye out for further announcements on that, and definitely comment down below and let me know which of the first 3 stories that I mentioned you would like to hear me read to get an idea of what the book is going to be like. And hit the like button on this video as well. Don't forget to do that, especially if you are interested in my books. And I also have all kinds of other types of videos that I'm doing on my YouTube channel, so definitely hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that you can get notifications for when I post new videos and updates on my writing and also on my cruise vlogs. So definitely do that, and as always, thank you for watching and have a blessed day.